Not what made me. A little bit infected, but effects aren't seen easily. I am the change, not the chained. Now what I mean by that is, you can either become the product of your environment, or you can become whoever the hell you want to be regardless of your environment. Just because you grew up in a bad, poor environment that you did not choose to be born into does not necessarily mean you'll grow up to be a bad, poor person because of it. It's how you choose to internalize things. It's how you are traumatized, I guess, because I don't think unless you were born with a golden spoon up your ass, and even then, I can't guarantee you ain't got fucked up family members. But every child has a great childhood. Like, what is great compared to what my grade is? I think to a certain degree, every child was touched in a way. Traumatizing dangers may vary, but I am not the product that made me, although I do have a part that is scary. I've learned to lock all my danger with him, while I play a safer part for other people to see. I am not chained, I'm changed. Don't be me. Say hi. Don't make too much too little. Or was it too little too much? Make enough eye contact. Sound polite. Not so much it's creepy. Not so much it seems fake. Not too interested, but not dickish. It's just the simplest thing that seems hard to me. I'm listening, but somehow the sound gets distorted in air. Maybe it fell short of my ear, or it vibrated the hairs wrong. I think you misspoke. Wait, I misunderstood. Could you please speak clearer? Louder, slower. Move your lips slower. Honestly, I don't know how to fix it. I'm the problem. Just be patient while I try to fix me. Sometimes I become fixated on inanimate objects. Yes, I do have a staring problem. I get lost in thought. Yet you seem perplexed. In your area, yet our eyes will never match. You're not what attracts my head. I'm not aware of what you do. I know you speak to me, but words are just words to me. How do I explain this? There's a festering in my brain. Always a constant buzzing in the ring. What is going on? Even when others say it's nothing. What do you mean nothing? There's something clearly. Can't you just focus? Wait, no, You're telling me you can't hear that. I'm just telling you I'm focusing on something I probably shouldn't be. Or at least that's what others have always told me. Over the top nosy, but I'm not eavesdropping on anything, I just hear everything. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention kind of, sort of, well, not really. I could recall what you want me to, but I'm not gonna really remember it, honestly. I know I'm weird, you ain't gotta tell me that. But how weird? Is that truly a fact? Because if I go to other weird people, then technically speaking, I'm normal. Because that is my crowd, but you are not part of my crowd, so I guess technically speaking, I'm weird as in like an outcast to you, possibly. But like, honestly, I feel like we're all weird to each other. But we could at least agree to be kind to each other, kind of? Possibly? Well, maybe. I'm just saying, as long as you aren't child molester, rapist, racist, misogynist, small-minded bigot, then clearly you're a fine person to be around. I'm just saying, if you cannot be trusted in the room with just you two, dude or chick, child, I'm just saying, there's understanding levels to trust, and if you can't be trusted, there's a bad thing about you. If you've done some nasty shit, then you should just be a dead human. I'm just saying, in my perfect world, nobody like that would be walking. Don't explain to me shit that don't make sense. Hey, don't finish it. Bullet through your head and I've already emptied my clip. I'd go to jail with a smile on my face, I wouldn't give a shit. But in my perfect world, you'd be applauded for that. Walk free for that. Given a couple medals for that too, because hell, we don't know how many bodies they've touched. You'd be praised regardless of your sex or age. Let there be peace, but I understand some others don't. If I let somebody hit me until they can't, is it because they ran out of energy? Is it because I have fallen? Is it because they feel bad? Is it because they feel like there's just no more point of hitting me? What is the reason they will stop beating me? I assume it's because of victory. So yes, I do want peace, but these hands have to be able to stand against another's. Just because I'm a peaceful person doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to defend myself. You could be a peaceful person and still not a victim. Stand your ground. When budging comes, you budge back too. To be an easy target is to be a treat. Don't be an easy target for evil to eat. Steady your body, let your heart beat. Focus, don't give up, don't retreat. Stand your ground, or be buried where you stand. Be resourceful, be a soldier. Live to be many days older, be wiser. Spread like a geyser, tell all the information that may help other minds mold. Share your Midas touch, turn many minds into gold. She wanted me so badly, Oh, this is called They Will Do What They Want. She wanted me so badly, she manipulated and lied to me, tied me to the words that mean a lot to me. Family, that's chains to me. This is not an average brain. So when she told me that, shit changed for me. For a second, she had me believing in it. 3 o'clock in the morning on the fields, I'd be giving her the dick. A couple of weeks later, she told me her period was late. Took a pregnancy test and showed me the photo. I'm no dude to back up like, woo. I stand up like, ooh. So daddy-to-be, I was ready, of course. But she was kind of too quick on her course. Showing me pregnancy photos like she 3 months along, but I'm like, bitch, this month too. Then why did that baby also look like a whoopee cushion too? Showed this to a couple people that I knew and they were saying, ooh, why she got a whoopee cushion under there? And then she continued with the crazy story and I'm just like, a fire lit in me. This is not something that you play me on. You can't keep me off the fake lies. That's how you Thanos me. I'm gone. Mother flip, I'm an orphan. I hold family strong. I'm almost like Dom, but she don't understand that. I try to make it clear to the chicks though. I'll screw moms easily, but don't get me into the mix of the kids because I know how that affects the future. If you ain't gonna want to stay with me, I don't want to make a connection with the child because I love that child like it's mine too. It's respect, it's love, it's not necessarily the blood. Coming from an orphan, I know that shit. I've noticed this. Some people disown people that are genetically related to them, but that person that never knew them, just met them, created a bond and learned some stories and shit. They consider that stronger than the people that are genetically connected to them. Just because we're blood don't mean you respect that shit. Respect is given where it's gotten. So she disrespected me like that. Every time I see her, I block her. Because you don't disrespect an orphan like that. E. Now this one's titled My Choice. I stay single mainly because it's easy to mingle by myself if I don't have to worry about keeping somebody else's mood up. I would hope I picked the right chick to stand next to me, but my judgment isn't quite the best, so I understand sometimes it really is me. Picking the wrong person to be next to me is always going to feel like I have an anchor on me, extra weight that I shouldn't need. I'm not saying you're not going to feel like a burden every once in a while, but I feel like if she's always feeling like a burden, then why do I always pick her up? Why do I put up with this? Why do I always shut up when she speaks, but I can never get my 2 cents in as if my change doesn't matter here? Here's how the stereotypical split-ups go. Dude leaves chick, she may become psychotic. Break if not terrorize some shit. She might be good about the manipulation, really screwing up with his head, and now he's trying to figure out what the flip did he just step into. He can't quite tell how much hell he has came from. All the shit that you put him through is adding up and you're still going on. Some switch flips in your head and you'd rather have him dead than having him free in someone else's bed. You truly mean death do us part. Stereotypical dude be like that too. She wanna go. He get manipulative too, but I think the female strings are stronger. He's got hands and anger that keeps her in a little bit longer. Fear for her life, fear for her next day, fear for what she's going to be able to do. She knows he has the strength to. It's just, is he willing to? Has she moved so far now he wants her to be incapable of moving, that way she can never leave him? In both of these stereotypical toxic messes, neither of the partners are seriously leaving. Somebody always gets that psychotic switch, and then the families be grieving. Because just like he got killed, she gets killed too. She getting killed physically and mentally, he just might get broken up mentally and imprisoned physically. Ooh. He will live to tell the tales. She will be another statistic on a man derailing. To that extremes, could you truly say you love them? I thought you only murdered people that you disliked. I never really understood I love you so much, if I can't have you, nobody else can. So I'm gonna take you out this world. Instead of hoping that maybe our paths may cross again and maybe this time, well, not this time, but next time it will be more gentle and maybe I can get you back again because, hell, if I can't have you this time, maybe again. So it's my choice to stay single. Continue to fail at mingling. Just because I refuse to have an enemy that knows me so well. Not the one. You don't give me anxiety when you leave. You don't make me want to scream. You don't make me want to scratch my skin like I'm recovering from something. Every time I touch your hands, I feel nothing. I know I'm not always supposed to feel something, but I know there are some sort of connection. I know I'm supposed to feel something. But yet, I feel absolutely nothing. I feel numb. I rehearse your death in my head, and there's no tears to my mind. There's no tears in my thoughts, and I don't think I would actually cry if I went to your funeral. Well, actually, just to look normal from everybody else, possibly, but probably not really feeling anything internally. You're not the one for me. I feel nothing, but I don't know why. I can fake nothing well, and I don't know why. I'm called weird a lot, so this is what this next poem's gonna be titled. People come up to me like, what is wrong with you? And I gotta be the nice guy and keep my composure like I'm the one that didn't just ask what is wrong with somebody that they have just met, even though they have been in a conversation, conversing on a topic and seeing how fluctuant that they can be in their energy, and I am being wrong. Yeah, we're gonna get that a lot. I don't quite understand why is it on this spot when you have just met me, you assume there is something wrong with me. Well, you do got me, so possibly there could be something wrong with us. Don't forget about me. I am just out here functioning like every other body. Why are you singling me out like I'm just a different body? I'm just like another one. Why are you calling me weird? Well, let's see it from a low vibrational view. You are way too up for most people to even understand because you're just... They want you to be calm because they don't want you to draw any attention to them on top of yourself too. But hey, what they gonna do to us? I'm truly not here to make enemies. I do come in peace, but I'm not trying to make pieces come out of you because of me. I don't mean to do this as a tactic to destroy you, but if you're trying to do this to me, there's a reason why he has me. You see the blessing, this is the curse you don't quite see. I really am just trying to get along with others too, but I guess I don't quite fit in with the decor of this room, but I'm just trying to be me, even if you aren't trying to be you. It's hard to be real in a room full of fakes, because they will question if you are fake too, but never aim the gun at themselves and question, am I real to me? The drive in me to chase another body has kind of died out, as if the engine has on me because I've been around so many shitty people. Like, I'm just trying to be me, but y'all just want to label me. The labels only work if you listen. Come on, have you learned nothing from me? If all you want to do is just label me, then you should put not around, because I refuse to be around people that just love to label things. I fell in love with her, and just like every single time I am denied when I tell somebody, I have to reinvent myself, blow up the image that I used to see. Constantly my mind loves playing tricks on me. I see us walking lovingly, kind faces on both of us. You're happy to be with me, I'm happy to be with you. The images are fucking great. Almost like HD. I can feel the emotions, sensations you give to me. Your words, I can hear them so sharply in my ear, the fluctuation just sounds heavenly. Fuck my brain, I hate this bitch. Always playing tricks on me. In reality, when we speak, I hear the same fluctuations I do in my brain. But you speak honest to me, yet act dishonest to me. But there goes the filter again, and that's what really screwed with me. Ruined me. Took me down, making me think nobody could ever love me. Well, honestly, you always told me. I'm too nice of a guy, but I don't understand why you would tell me that. Maybe just a warning to me. You trying to tell me you would have ruined me if you actually stayed with me, if you actually would have been the person in the mind of mine, but in your reality. I don't know how you see you, but I'm going to explain to you what I used to see, what I used to hear, what I used to feel, until I murdered it like I always have to. You and I were spending time together, doing the things that we typically would do in reality, but you would remind me this could never be. Singing and dancing in the kitchen, you're teaching me how to cook again. We're laughing, telling jokes, and I'm getting close to you. You're in the same corner you used to sit in, but I would never get that close to you. I grab you by the hips, and I just rub my cheeks against yours on the left side of you. Come back out. I come close to your face and I align. Touch your nose, and I smile, and then I kiss you. Coming back out to tell you how much I love you and adore you. Complimenting you on your looks, asking you how your day is. Truly living the perfect dream in my mind. The day continues as it typically would. We make it out to the living room, where we continue to enjoy our living. Snuggled up on the couch, we watch TV. I watch whatever you want to, because that still entertains me. Them crazy ladies, them stupid dudes. I can't believe that really happened. Like, you always find the good things and interesting things to watch. You on the inside, me on the outside, your forearm on my chest, our hands are interlocked and we watch. As time passes by, there is not a second I do not enjoy with you. Damn, the director inside my brain insane, he knows how to get to me. There were even scenarios where we would argue. You would get flustered and use your hands a lot when you started talking. I'd run out of things to say to you because I didn't want to accidentally hurt you. So as you continued speaking to me, I would open my arms and latch you into me. I would hold you and tell you how much I love you and I apologize and I hope that we can make this through. I would let you continue moving your arms as vigorous as you need to. I just don't want you to feel like you're falling. Then I would tell you how much I loved you. Not just under your bed. Man, sometimes, you know how they just say that monsters are just under your bed when you go to sleep? Well, I believe mine don't just lay underneath my bed. They're actually creep out during the day or night. It doesn't really matter. Like, nobody else can see them except me. But I feel like they just get inside of my head and then start showing me stuff, and I'm like, I'm supposed to like this? I'm not supposed to see. Why am I seeing this? So, what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't believe everybody's monsters are just limited to underneath their bed. I believe there might be monsters that can travel farther than just the physical part. They may be able to enter and torment you. So what you're telling me is there's something from hell in you? Is it possessing you? Does it bother you? Is it bugging you? I'm just asking, are you who you are to me, or are you a different you? Who are you? Shh, he's watching. It gets up and creepy. If it's just my face, what the flip is wrong with it? Does it not know personal hygiene? Personal bubble? Dude, calm the flip down. Bro, chill the flip out. Hey, do you want a bite now? Hey, can I have a bite too? Bro, there is seriously something wrong with you. Like, literally, you need some therapy. Somebody needs to speak to you. Like, maybe an exorcism too, or maybe you just need to exercise a time or two. I'm just telling you, something really wrong with you. But can I have a bite too? You're not kidding? Shit, I missed my turn.